Hi everybody, we are back with Edith Finch. We just found out
Mom said Grandpa
about...
Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay, we just found out about Calvin, his accident on his swing. Oh, what's this down here? Wrong button apparently. Handle. There are far too many hidden tunnels in this house.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I think I probably should have turned left back there. Oh, this was the child star.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara Finch. My friend Bigfoot. She is a very untidy room.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
(1944 to 1960).
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans.
BeastieCon 1960.
Her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Slipped into a table saw.
Got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Yeah,
There's a
that
key
explains
in
the...
music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
And now we know how to get into the basement.
Later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, I'm joining in now.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Wait, did he put the key back in the music box after opening the door? Ha!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act
Oh,
furious.
no, you didn't.
All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
And here.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ew.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ba-dum-bum.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
This family is messed up.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
We're back out here.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So can we get in the basement now? It's very quiet in this house. And there we go. We are in the basement. Minus the blood, there is the handsaw.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Wait. Okay, I can't see a
She
thing.
said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
There's a lot of
If
food
there's a
down
pattern
here.
in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Dude eats a lot of peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can. I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Oh, he proper sealed himself up.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
I'm guessing it's going to kill you.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with 1 more day. I can already imagine the sun.
And train.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here. I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
She didn't tell you a lot of things. That's you. Oh look, there's the crutch. Books everywhere in this place. How are there even books down here?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yes, and this was his storage and his disposal. Particularly healthy.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Walter. Where did the train go? Because there's nothing there.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
This is one of those weird games where I'm not doing anything. I'm just walking around and pressing buttons on stuff.
Maybe
but
it'd be better if all this just died with me.
it's pretty intriguing. But look at that light just come on.
But I thought you should know about your family. and the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Why are these lights turning on? Why am I whispering? This is very strange. I don't even think I meant to come this way, but the lights were turning on. Did not mean to do that. Although, so I haven't done Sam or Edie. Have I missed them somehow? I'm meant to be going in order? Who knows?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
So it's got dark. So the house is now going to be dark. Guess we're not going that way. Where are we going? This way. She walks very slowly.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yep, that's a bit weird.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. Okay.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch. Calvin Finch. Sven Finch and Edie Finch. Walter Finch. Barbara Finch.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So that was the house that sunk. Am I meant to see something else? No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory Finch, Gus Finch. Oh wow, this is a big cemetery. Milton Finch.
She lost 2 of her
Sanjay
brothers,
Kumar.
just like I did. I get why she tried
Lois
so hard to
Finch.
protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay. That's who you're writing to, I guess.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
So, I guess this is Grandpa Sam's room, so we will leave it here for today. Thank you again for watching. We'll pick it up next time.